did you find your way into life insurance?
Was at Time Warner for a bit.
Yeah.
Then it went through some restructuring because, as I said, I think technically it no longer exists.
Well, the AOL bought them, or
And
they
then
merged with AOL, and then
that
everything
was a
happened.
story of corporate incompetence you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Being there for that merger, because I was there still at that merger, it was two worlds that collided.
Yeah.
And it didn't end well for either one of them. Because I think in the end, that on the business side, that brought down AOL.
Well, they were.
Well,
They
not
were
to mention
having a hard time anyway.
they were a behemoth, and they didn't listen. They were not nimble.
Yeah.
They were not nimble at all. There was I stopped working for a bit because I became pretty ill. Couldn't work for a few years. And when you come back and you're looking for a job in your 40s,
Yep,
so
I get it.
not so good. And I was just sitting there one day trying to explain my value to a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? We're going to have to find, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to have to figure out something else. And I had started reading a lot of books about money because for those of us that have always worked, had a job, right? And you stopped that paycheck, you found out that you're swimming naked, as most people who trade time for dollars are. They're swimming naked. They just don't know it. You get a mulligan every 2 weeks, which is your paycheck. And that covers up bad decisions and wastefulness and things of that nature. And I found out what a great tool life insurance was, and I wanted to tell other people about it.
Yeah. What did you discover about life insurance that really turned you on?
Well, one thing, it has awesome tax benefits, and it has some great legal protections. On the face of it, okay, it is protection in the event of death. It gives money to those you care about, which is actually the best thing about it. But it's a great way to grow wealth that's protected. Depending on what type you get, the interest is guaranteed, or you could have it fluctuate a bit within mutual funds. I wouldn't suggest variable. I am not giving financial advice.
Yes.
Wouldn't suggest variable that's in the market. But it's a great way to protect wealth for future generations. It's a great way to generate wealth for yourself. There are ways that you can structure life insurance policies where you can fund business ventures. And again, all money's coming out of there tax-free. It is very private. No one knows what you're doing with your life insurance policy except you and the life insurance company. And that veil can't be pierced. So as I said, the tax benefits, the actual privacy protections, what it can do for you, how you can pass it around, things of that nature. Life insurance it's pretty powerful.
So was that time the real beginning for you of educating yourself financially, or had you done some before that? Has money always been something that you've been interested in learning about?
No. It all started with the illness. It was like a tsunami. I became unable to work. 2008 hit, and also the husband got laid off. So you're a married person.
Yeah.
So imagine all flows of income went away. And again, that's when you find out you're swimming naked.
At the same time that you were going through that,
right.
I was going through the same kind of thing myself. Yeah.
Right. And what you find out is that many of us thought we were middle class. Well, actually, again, in my studies, middle class is actually where if, say, some mainstream of income stopped, you still can survive for a time period, actually into a year, more than a year or so, whether it be through you living off investments and things of this nature. That's what was meant by middle class. What actually is going on in the U.S. is that you have a well-paid working class. Because once that particular income stops work, whether it be through layoff, death, what have you, you got a problem.
Yeah.
As they say, the vast majority of the U.S. is living paycheck to paycheck. And the thing I discovered in life insurance, and then also just reading and talking to people, it doesn't matter how big that paycheck is. Yeah. The guy that bumps garbage that's making maybe $42,000 a year, he's living paycheck to paycheck. The cardiologist that's making 12 times as much as he is,
Yeah.
he's also living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know. Talking to Roberta, I learned quite a bit because she was in mortgage business,
Yeah.
and she was in mortgage business, Northern Virginia, and she was like, yeah, you'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
They're making oodles, what we would consider oodles of money,
Yeah.
and they can't miss. They're in trouble also.
Still
They're like
bumping it
pretty
right to
lean
the
also.
edge, right?
Oh yeah,